Qolasiym, Colossians chapter 1. Paul, an apostle of Yahushua HaMashiach, by the will of Elohim, and Timotheus, our brother, to the Qolasiym and faithful brethren in Mashiach, which are in Colossians, grace be unto you, and peace from Elohim our Father, and Adonai Yahushua HaMashiach. We give thanks to Elohim and the Father of our Adonai Yahushua HaMashiach, praying always for you, since we heard of your faith in Mashiach Yahushua, and of the love which ye have to all the Qolasiym, for the hope which is laid up for you in heaven, whereof ye heard before in the word of the truth of the Besorah, which is come unto you, as it is in the world, all the world, and brings forth fruit, and it does also in you, since the day ye heard of it, and knew the grace of Elohim in truth, as ye also learned in Ephraim, our dear fellow servant, who is for you a fellow minister of Mashiach, who also declared unto us your love in the Ruach. For this cause we also, since the day we heard it, do not cease to pray for you, and to desire that ye might be filled with the knowledge of his will in all wisdom and spiritual understanding, that ye might walk worthy of Yahuwah, unto all pleasing, being faithful in every good work, and increasing in the knowledge of Elohim, strengthening with all might according to his glorious power, unto all patience and long-suffering with joyfulness, giving thanks unto the Father, which has made us meet to be partakers of the inheritance of the Qolasiym in light, who has delivered us from the power of darkness, and has translated us into the kingdom of his Yachid, in whom we have redemption through his blood, even the forgiveness of sins, who is the image of the invisible Elohim, the firstborn of every creature. For by him were all things created, that are in heaven and that are in the earth, visible and invisible, whether they be thrones or dominions, principalities or powers. All things were created by him and for him. And he is before all things, and by him all things consist. And he is the head of the body, the called out assembly, who is the beginning, the firstborn from the dead, that in all things he might have the preeminence. For it pleased the Father that in him should all fullness dwell, and having made peace through the blood of his cross, by him to reconcile all things unto himself, by him, I say, whether they be things in heaven or things in earth. And you that were sometime alienated and enemies in your own mind by wicked works, yet now has he reconciled in the body of his flesh through the death, to present you holy and unblameable and unreprovable in his sight. If ye continue in the faith, grounded and settled, and be not moved away from the hope of the Besorah, which ye have heard, and which was preached to every creature which is under the heaven, whereof I, Paul, am made a minister, who now rejoice in the suffering for you, and fill up that which is behind of afflictions of Mashiach in my flesh for his body's sake, for which is the called out assembly, whereof I am made a minister, according to the stewardship of Elohim, which is given to me for you, to fulfill the word of Elohim, even the mystery which has been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his Qolasiym, to whom Elohim would make known what is the riches of the glory of this mystery among the other nations, which is Mashiach in you, the hope of glory, whom we preach, warning every man and teaching every man in all wisdom, that we may present every man perfect in Mashiach Yahushua, whereunto I also labor, striving according to his work, which works in me mightily.